This video explains some of the differences between Agile and abstract development. Now, under the Agile system, it's test-driven development. This means you put something out there and see if it works or not, and if it doesn't, you go back and try to fix it. It's a constant cycle of producing something that the customer probably doesn't want or is not an efficient solution to the particular problem that they have. In abstract development, we develop a polymorphic solution. That means that anything that there are, anything that the business wants, we'd already discussed thoroughly, put it into a semi-formal framework by the abstract developer, and the system that's created by the abstract developer or the teams of people that are currently developers that have been taught the abstract development paradigm. They create a system that consists of a specification tool and various ad hoc generation tools that are going to be deployed in a variety of ways, so that the complete solution to the business problem space is part of the system, and the extension of that to the specifics that are available is also available to the system. Now, returning now to Agile, that requires a software engineering staff. That's beaucoup bucks right there. Maybe not initially, but over time, you have this staff that's dealing really just with a technical implementation, hasn't really been focused on an actual solution, and is trying to reinvent the wheel all the time. Now, the abstract development paradigm has the abstract developers finishing the job. So over a medium term, say a few months, maybe a year, the abstract development is done. Whereas the Agile, they're still doing their test-driven development and constantly recycling things. Not in a good sense. They are constantly re-exploring what should have been solved at the outset. Now, the Agile system, the Agile paradigm, focuses on programming languages, what's considered to be software engineering as opposed to software development. That means that these are people that are experts in particular programming languages, Python, C++, Java, C#, Scala, any number of languages. And also in the database area, T-SQL and the various not only SQL languages for dealing with databases. And of course, JavaScript and all the variants of JavaScript, all the frameworks of JavaScript. So you have React, you have Angular and Node.js, and you have Django, and all these various languages which are elevated in the software engineering approach as being, quote, technologies, but they're not really technologies, they're just re-implementations of technologies. In abstract development, the focus is on the business. Is first, the focus is on the business problem, the business problem space, and solving that. And by the tools that are created for that system, it is handed over to the business side, and they then focus on the particulars, the filling in the parameters in the polymorphic solution through using a specification manager, a specification tool. Agile, they're reinventing business analysis wheel. Every time they're coming back to the same problem. They're dealing with one aspect of it, another aspect of it. It's not brought together. However much they may claim they brought it together by bringing various people together, but they're not thinking through a complete solution. With abstract development, you get that done up front, so that in this tool, in this system, it's handed over to the business. They use the specification tool to extend the business analysis. So they have a general solution, they might add a new product, they might add a new metric, a new tool that's within the business model. They can just do that within the abstract development solution by using that specification tool. So these are the differences, or some of the differences between Agile and abstract development. And you can see that the abstract development is the more efficient of the two, and it is the one that is actually solving the problem, so that the business has something that they can use their own models, their own approach to their business problems, to use the abstract development solution again and again and again, simply by refining their specifications, adding to them, changing them, clarifying them. It is, I think, fairly clear that the Agile system needs to be scrapped. It's simply waterfall for business analysis. Waterfall method is just you try this one thing, it goes down to the next thing, you try it again, whatever, and you never get an actual solution to the whole thing. You just end up with approximations. And in abstract development, solve the problem, hand that thing over to the business, let them use that tool to do all the things that they need to do. Oh, and also, if you're seeing this on YouTube, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also you should, in terms of the, if you want to bring me aboard, bring me on to explain this in more detail as to the different approaches, different techniques that I've used for abstract development for other companies. I'm available to do this. I think that $1,000 a day to Abstract Development LLC is more than fair, given the fact that you'll be saving thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars by coming up with a solution that allows your business to focus on business, allow other people, these developers that have been exposed to abstract development, move on to other projects. And so you can contact me at cpclapper@abstractdev.com. I have a office phone number to reach me here in New Brunswick, and that's 732-317-8444. And that information should be available at abstractdev.com. You can peruse that page to get a hold of me.